Good evening. On behalf of the UAS faculty, board, and administration, I'd like to welcome you to the class of 2022 graduation. My name is Ron Sisson, and I'm the secondary principal here at UAS. And this evening marks a very special occasion for many of us on many levels. This is the first time in 3 years we've had a real, full graduation with families, faculty, and guests. We've seen the reopening of school and a return to pretty much normal. And we have an amazing graduating class who's worked hard, persevered, and achieved. You are to be commended. How about a round of applause for our graduates? Commencement is a time for us to not only celebrate 13 plus years of hard work, but also to celebrate the future and the promise it holds for these amazing young men and women. It's a time to honor their accomplishments and welcome them to the next big adventures of their lives. Graduates, welcome to adulting. You're moving on to college and university, careers and vocations, and entering the world, and we're very proud of you. Whether you're seated here or watching from abroad, I want to welcome you and thank you for joining us in this celebration of some pretty amazing people. At this time, I'd like you to please rise for the playing of the Uruguayan and American national anthems. Thank you. Please be seated. At this point, I'd like to invite our director, Mr. Matthew Beata, up to share a few words with our group.
Thank you, Mr. Sisson, and good evening to United States Chargé d'Affaires Jennifer Savage, members of the Board of Governors, parents, teachers, students, proud family members, friends, and of course, the class of 2022. I would also like Mr. Sisson to extend a welcome to those of you that are joining us via the live streaming for this important recognition of our seniors. As Mr. Sisson said earlier, this is a wonderful accomplishment for our students sitting on stage. And for us as educators, this is really one of the privileges of being in the profession that we are. Like parents, we get to see our students grow and change during their time here. And in this class, which is the largest in UAS history, 4 students have been at UAS for their entire school careers. 6 have been here since elementary school, 12 arrived in middle school, and 12 in high school. But regardless of whether our students arrived 15 years ago or whether you arrived 2 years ago, I am sure that you remember, and also your parents, those tentative, anxious first days. And for some of you, it was taking that long walk down the elementary corridor, perhaps with your parents holding your hand as you went to your kindergarten class. Or maybe you arrived in middle school when you were just trying to figure out how to change classes, and then somebody told you had a locker and they gave you a combination and it just degenerated into what we used to call locker dramas. Or perhaps it was in high school, which for many of you arrived in the odd days of the pandemic, wearing a mask, wondering what protocols you had to follow, and at the same time trying to figure out how a new school worked. But no matter when you arrived here, there are teachers and administrators that remember that first day, and as you sit upon this stage, the change is really astounding and dramatic and deeply satisfying, and I think I speak on behalf of your parents as well, deeply satisfying for us as educators. All of you speak at least 2 languages, most of you completely bilingual, some of you are trilingual, at least 2 of you that I know of speak 4 languages. You possess strong fundamental skills in writing, reading, mathematics, and technology. You are comfortable being among different cultures and open to different perspectives and worldviews. And I think for students that have perhaps spent their entire career at UAS or in international schools, those might seem like ordinary and normal skills and accomplishments, but I think you will find out very quickly they're not. And what you carry with you is really something unique and special. And that'll become more apparent as you move into university and interact with students from other backgrounds. And as a UAS graduate, you have the crucial tools for today's global world. And you embark now on a new, really wonderful stage of your life, and the world is literally open to you, and the horizon is infinite. And I think that is exhilarating and perhaps at the same time a little bit intimidating or a little scary. And if I may be so bold, I just would like to offer 2 pieces of advice, as this is likely the last time I will be able to speak to you in this forum. One is simply just to choose your own path. And that's a simple statement, but not always simple to accomplish. As you begin your journey, you will be bombarded with messages about what you should do, how you should do it, when you should do it, and sometimes the messages will be direct in the form of conversations or lectures with parents, teachers, counselors, friends, or in speeches by school directors. Sorry to go meta on you seniors. Or they might be more subtle in the form of representations or suggestions infused in popular culture like movies, music, TikTok, Instagram, and whatever new platforms arise during your lifetime. And there will be times on your journey as you leave here when everyone seems to know what constitutes success for you and the surest way to get it. And you may choose to follow their advice or expectations, but I might humbly suggest that in the end that you make your own choice. Education, particularly UAS education, puts you in control and allows you to think critically so that you can make considered, values-based decisions that lead to goals that were established by you and not others. Do something that makes sense to you because you've reflected on it, not because you've been told to do it or because everyone else is doing it. And I might suggest some things you might want to consider as you choose your own path. What do you value most in life? Take some time to think about that. What do you want people to learn from their interactions with you? And they might be interactions only for a brief moment, or they might be for years or for the rest of their life. But what do you want people's experience with you to be? And I believe if you can determine answers to those questions and find a lifestyle that allows you to live those answers, then you'll be successful. Which leads to my second and also final suggestion, which is listen to your conscience. You know, different cultures or different traditions have different names for what we might term the conscience: God, Allah, Buddha, nature, Yahweh. We all have one of those little internal voices that insist on telling us what we should do. And no matter how much we may want to ignore it, because it is inconvenient at times, and like we ignore it at our own risk, and it's intensely personal. Make some time in your life to tune into that voice every now and then and listen to it. Are you doing what's right? Are you happy? Are you living according to your values? Listen attentively. It will not lead you wrong. I congratulate you on your high school graduation and wish you success as you start your journey. You leave UAS with a fine education and a bright future. Take the lessons you have learned here, academic lessons, character lessons, and go forth and pursue your dreams and achieve them. And as you leave the stage this evening with your diploma in hand, I will ask that you make some time to give some thanks and appreciation to those people whose love, dedication, and support over the course of the years, namely your parents and your teachers. Take some time to give them thanks for helping you be where you are today. I wish you all the best. Congratulations, class of 2022.
Thank you, Mr. Beata. Each year, our senior class has the opportunity to select a student speaker to speak on their behalf of words that represent their class, their values, and their spirit. And this year, the senior class has selected Catalina Bonanata to be that person. And so, Cata, I would like to invite you up to share some words of wisdom with our...
Thank you, Mr. Sisson. Good evening, family, friends, honored guests, UAS staff, and of course, you guys, class of 2022. To start off, I would like to thank everyone who's here with us today. Every one of you has touched our lives in one way or another, and I'm sure I speak on behalf of my class as I thank you. I know to our families, thank you for being our support system. Believe me when I tell you, I know the people standing up here with me today, and they would have not made it this far without you guys' help. Everything from organizing our prom to quite literally being the reason we are on Earth is beyond meaningful to us. To the UAS staff, thank you for making us part of this amazing family we've created here at UAS. Teachers, thank you for supporting us through the ups and downs of high school and IB. Although we might not always show it, we appreciate it so much. Thank you for putting up with our late IA submissions, or as I'm sure you would call us, endless complaining. To you and all the other staff members, you're the reason we're up here today. And because of this, I would like to use this opportunity to give them all a big round of applause. Finally, I would like to thank you guys, my class. Believe me when I say there have been times when I got so annoyed at your lack of cooperation with activities, I wanted to never talk to you guys again. But then, I think we have grown out of it. We've learned to enjoy these activities. We pulled off numerous dress-up days and school events I never thought would be possible. And although you guys were not always super excited to come to school to sell brownies on a Saturday, you did it, and that's what matters. I believe that if we got Chris enthusiastic enough to participate in dress-up days, we can pull anything off. And we kind of did. For those of you who don't know me, I've been in school for a really long time. So long that I barely have any recollection of my first 3 years at UAS. Probably because I was 3 years old, but you get the idea. All this time I spent at UAS, I've seen senior classes come and go, and I've seen a lot of them. And I think Valle Sobli can back me up on this one. None of them have been as amazing as our class, the class of 2022. I know you're all probably doubting me on this one, but believe me, my English teachers from Miss Añon and Miss Serrano in middle school, all the way to Miss Coyle and Miss Moskowitz, have taught me how to prove my points and make a convincing argument. So let me present to you why the class of 2022 is the best senior class UAS has ever had, with the help of my little handy slideshow presentation. We can get it up. Okay. Oh, can't really see it. Well, anyway, it says the claim, why the class of 2022 is the best senior class UAS has ever had. Okay. First of all, we're all actually friends. Not only has this class have amazing smaller friend groups, but we're all one big friend group. I cannot tell you how many times we've all hung out outside of class. At times, okay, well, when we didn't even have to see each other, we chose to do so anyway. Yes, I will always be a little mad that the fact that 99.999% of these had to be at my house, but still, we had a good time, and that's what matters. Okay, should I wait for it? I don't know. Okay, well, I'll continue. We'll see the presentation later, I guess. Okay, well, oh, never mind. That's a picture of us at Juan's birthday, by the way, because you can't tell. Next. Secondly, we are the soccer tournament champions. And although the juniors still might be a little mad about this one, you have to admit it, we've got the best team. Which leads me to my third point. Not only are we the soccer champions, but we're the class point competition champions. And may I add, for 2 years in a row. I don't have any actual evidence of that we won, so just take my word for it. I can, however, show you the extravagant amount of spirit our class has had, which explains our success in this competition. I would show you if it worked, but I don't know if I can actually show you. So, should I continue? Okay, anyway, I'll describe them. There was a bunch of pictures of us in dress-up days. You might be able to see later. Anyway, fourthly, we pulled off the first big-scale UAS promposal tradition. Promposals are super common in other places, but UAS has always had a lack of creative ones. The girls and I decided to invite the boys this year, and spoiler alert, they all said yes. Moving on to my fifth point, we successfully curated, created, and exhibited the largest UAS art exhibition ever. We were such a large IB class that we had to move our exhibition to the auditorium, which made it even better. Finally, we look really good in our caps and gowns. You have to admit it. You can probably tell by looking up at the stage right now, but just in case you can, I was going to show you some pictures, but you'll just have to look up at the stage. Anyway, I forgot the most important one. Last but not least, the ultimate reason why the class of 2022 is the best senior class UAS has ever had is because we gave Javi hair. And this is a little hard to explain without the picture, but basically, the day we had a silly string fight, we created a wig for Javi with the silly string, and we're the only ones that have ever done that, so I think that's pretty cool. Okay, so did I convince you? Well, I hope I did, because I am beyond proud of the things I've mentioned so far, and the things that I did not, because if not, this speech would at least be 4 hours long, and you guys would be really bored. But I am proud, because I know that none of this will have been possible without each and every amazing individual standing up here with us today. We're a class which is unique in so many ways. We are talented, and our talents are so diverse, from math and science geniuses to artists to amazing leaders or amazing friends. We've got it all. The diversity helped unite us, and because how closely knitted our class is that we're able to make these things happen for us. The unity and the friendships that we hold are the real reason why the class of 2022 is the best senior class UAS has ever had. Thank you. I'll share later. Thank you.
Did I mention the skills of being able to adapt and be flexible? Good job, Kata. At this point, I'd like to introduce our Ambassadors Award. Each year at UAS, in a partnership with the U.S. Embassy, we bestow upon one graduate the Ambassadors Award. This year, to present the award is the Charge d'Affaires of the U.S. Embassy in Uruguay, Ms. Jennifer Savage. A career Foreign Service officer, Jennifer has served in a consular, political, economic, and management position in Port-au-Prince, Haiti, the U.S. mission to the United Nations in New York, Dublin, Ireland, Hanoi, Vietnam, the Consular Training Division of the Foreign Service Institute, the Bureau of Consular Affairs, Quito, Ecuador, she's telling me to move it along here, it's a little embarrassing, Manila, Philippines, and Mexico City. Most recently, she served as DCM in Harare, Zimbabwe at the time when the venal 40-year rule of Robert Mugabe ended, historic elections were held, and the economy collapsed and civil unrest ensued. Jennifer joined the Foreign Service in 1996 after received her bachelor's degree in international studies from the American University in Washington, D.C. She's married and has a young son born in 2016, who is actually a UAS student, 2 grown stepchildren, and Jennifer's husband, John J.P. Patterson, is also a member of the Foreign Service. Jennifer's passionate about leadership, efficiency, work-life balance, and the future of the Foreign Service. I personally have gotten to know Jennifer quite well these past few years, and I can say that she embodies the traits and the characteristics of the award she'll be presenting tonight. Jennifer?
Jennifer is short. Congratulations to all of you. Before I have the honor of presenting the Ambassadors Award, I thought I'd just say a few words of encouragement of my own and share a quote that I read once in an Oprah magazine. Great inspiration comes from Oprah magazine. She's pop culture, but she's great. The quote was, "May you ask of the world daily, was that all you wanted of me?" And if you break that quote down a little bit, it talks about service. It talks about giving back to your community, giving back to those around you. And I watched examples of service tonight. I watched as the group was walking in, doing the march to Pomp and Circumstance, several of the folks who arrived first and were in the back row started applauding each other and giving that celebration of one another. And you were high-fiving each other as you came in. And the rest of us in the audience were so focused on taking pictures, and we had our backs turned and our phones pointed at those who were still marching in. And you persisted in clapping for each other and applauding one another. And I just thought that was so great. That was a great example of a small act of service you can do for one another, of knowing yourself, of being yourself and doing the right thing. I was so inspired by that. We were very much inspired also by the adaptability, the persistence that we just saw in Catalina's speech. And so I just encourage you all to continue those moments of service. Your service may look like volunteerism. It may look like applauding for your classmates as they walk up the aisle. Also in that quote, "May you ask of the world daily, was that all you wanted of me?" is an element of global perspective. And we heard Mr. Beata talk about all of you, the countries that you come from and the countries you represent, the languages you speak, the different communities that we have watching virtually and participating here. You all are an enormously global community in yourselves. And I want you to continue to embrace that global perspective that you have. The other part of that quote is, "Was that all you wanted of me?" implies an easy confidence. I gave you what I had today. I gave you what you asked of me today. Is that all? Is there more? You didn't ask more of me? It shows an element of confidence and of an element of ease of service, that I can do this, I can do more. And I encourage all of you to continue to have that spirit of not just service, but knowing that you can always do more, and that it's easy to give. As Mr. Beata said, know yourself and be yourself. Know that you're doing the right thing, be the right thing, making the right choices, and stand by whatever choice is right for you. You don't have to be what your parents expect you to be. You have to be what you expect of yourself, and be sure to do that. I think all parents in the room will join me in saying, what we want for you is for you to go further than those before and provide for those to come. We want you to take one step further than us, be one bit better than us, and then provide for the next generations that are to come beyond you. So the award that I have the honor of presenting tonight embodies all of that. It is presented to the student who embodies school and community service, who embodies academic accomplishment, who embodies sportsmanship, and who embodies attitude. And with that, it is my honor to present the award, the Ambassador's Award, to Catalina Bonanata. Congratulations. Step over, yeah. Congratulations.
Congratulations. Whew. Every year at graduation all over the world, we pause to honor graduates who achieve the honor of valedictorian and salutatorian. These honors are bestowed upon the two members of the graduating class with the highest cumulative high school GPAs. The valedictorian award is presented to the top GPA in the class and symbolizes the capstone of 4 years of dedication, hard work, and perseverance in an incredibly difficult IB diploma program. This year, the valedictorian award is presented to Valentina Zoboli. Not only has she achieved great things academically, she is a true leader and an overall fantastic contributor to our UAS community. Valentina, please join us to receive your honors. Congratulations. The salutatorian goes to the second highest cumulative GPA in the senior class. And this year, as of years in the past, the difference between salutatorian and valedictorian was mere hundredths of a point. As an HL math student who also took HL chemistry and HL physics, really? Wow. Okay, Alina could probably share with you the in-depth mathematics involved in this calculation, but let's just suffice it to say that it's well deserved. Alina can always be seen with a smile on her face and a bit of laughter in the hallways. Alina, please step forward to receive your honors. Congratulations. Oh my goodness, my cheeks hurt from smiling so much. Did I mention this is my favorite night of the year? This is fantastic. So at this point, I'd like to invite our valedictorian, Valentina, up to share a few words with our group.
Thank you, Mr. Sisson. Good evening, families, friends, faculty, and of course, my fellow graduates. I'm honored to be standing here in front of you today as valedictorian and having been given this opportunity to speak to you. To be sincerely honest, the initial prospect of giving a speech made me freak out a little bit. You guys all know me. But I'm incredibly grateful to have been given a voice one last time before we all part our separate ways. The day we have been anxiously waiting for is finally here. The last countdown we had on our phones has reached 0, as we all sit here today. And I know that this evokes a very bittersweet feeling for most of us. After all, our high school experience was everything but traditional. We were only in the middle of sophomore year when the March 13th changed the trajectory of our remaining time together, only to then come back for round 2 the following year. Guess that date really is cursed, though. In the blink of an eye, we have now become seniors, leaving us all perplexed on how all of a sudden we are leaving, when we yet feel we have missed out on so many aspects that make high school memorable. But looking back, we still managed to make those memories, even if we're miles away from each other, joined together through a computer screen. Over a month ago, a few teachers asked us about our time at UAS and anecdotes from online classes. And it was only then that it became clear how even in the face of adversity, our classes always found ways to have a good time. Just to name a few: joining class from the middle of Miami, unmuting the wrong tab in the middle of class, or laughing at our poor Spanish teacher's microphone, who for some reason made her sound like a sped up squirrel every time she tried to join her Google Meet. Perdón, Celia. I have found that the ability to make each other laugh is one of the greatest things that we have as a group, and that brings us together even there being so many of us. Being in such a large class has always been something that has characterized us, and with that number also comes a myriad of talents and interests. I've always found particularly impressive the wide range of capabilities one can find. In our class, we have leaders who encourage and prompt those around them, always striving for a class to succeed in the different events that we have organized. We all certainly leaned on you this past year. We have artists who share their creativity with the rest of us and excel in the most varied art forms, which I admire from afar. We have the athletes who manage hours of practice or gym hours on top of the unforgiving IB program. And let's not forget those remarkable, motivated few who somehow manage to be done with their IAs or extended essays, while the rest of us would only get started many months later. I'm proud to be a member of such an inquisitive and hardworking group of people, where all of our nuanced personalities complement each other perfectly. The range of qualities are precisely what make our class so diverse and interesting, where we all play an equally important role in piecing together the puzzle that we are. The difficulty of learning in the midst of a pandemic was no less restrained than having to teach through one. For this reason, I wanted to take a moment to thank all of our incredible teachers who, through their compassion and dedication, made the challenges that we had to face easier to handle. They have always had our backs throughout the IB, even having to come up with the most ingenious ways of getting us to meet deadlines, such as Saturday morning work sessions, which at times seemed an impossible task to achieve. Your constant guidance did not only leave us well prepared for exams, but it allowed us to gain the tools that we will carry with us to succeed in university and the future. También quería tomar un momento para agradecerle a mis padres y mi familia por siempre estar a mi lado, dándome un apoyo incondicional, al que le doy gran crédito por mi desarrollo como alumna y persona. Gracias por todo. And I also want to thank each and every one of my fellow classmates on this stage, many of whom I have had the pleasure of growing alongside with at UAS. Old friends and new friends alike, all of you have left a mark on who I am as a person, and I'm grateful to have been able to experience this past years by your side. I think that we can all agree that UAS has always had something special. The sense of community that is fostered here is unlike any other, and is what allows to build the treasured relationships among students and faculty that go beyond academics. Over the course of the years, I've seen multiple alumni visit and be greeted with a smile here, and it brings me comfort knowing that in the near future, that might be any of us. Having spent the last 15 years of my life at UAS, leaving it into something unknown for the first time can be daunting, and from conversations with my classmates, I know that change can have the same effect on people. But having seen our resilience as a class in the past few years, and being witness to all of the unique qualities of my classmates, I'm confident that we will succeed in anything that we set out to do. As we begin this new stage, I will forever reminisce the moments we have had the pleasure of sharing together, and I can only hope I had a fraction of an impact on you as you have all had on me. I wish you all the best. Congratulations, class of 2022. We made it. Every year, the senior class has the opportunity to select a teacher who has meant a lot to us. And this year, we chose a teacher who has always shown interest in our well-being, regardless of whether we were his students or not, and has continuously brightened our days with his good energy. I would like to invite Javi Cadenas up to the podium.
Thank you. Evening, class of 2012, 22, sorry. Let me start by saying that I am incredibly honored to be addressing you today in this very, very special evening. I will try to be short. Yeah. It has been a privilege for me and all the school staff to have been part of this journey of yours, a journey which has had everything. It has had ups and downs along the way, a journey with wonderful memories as well as difficult times, and why not, even frustrations and disappointments. We've all had to go through some tough times. That's how life goes. The road has been long and hard, but we can now proudly say we've all made it. I bet you feel proud of yourselves when you look back and realize you have been strong enough to overcome all these obstacles and succeed. You graduates have earned this moment. Take this instant and feel it. So often life rushes by us and we forget to catch the moment. We only have the present, and sometimes we are too busy to notice it. Embrace the moment, this moment. Look around you. Smile at the people around you. Do so. Notice them. Care about them. Do it now. Look at the people sitting next to you. Look them in the eye. Smile. Show them you care. Stop and be mindful of yourself and those who you love. Now, look at the audience. And try to find your family, your teachers. Look at them. Hey, go ahead. Let your eyes tell them how grateful you are for all they have done and for being here with you today. Catch the moment and breathe. No, actually, breathe. I'll allow myself a second here to thank you, parents, for putting your faith and trust in us. Thank you for sharing your most valuable treasure with us. We appreciate your confidence and hope that we have fulfilled your expectations. Some of you have been with us at UAS since elementary or even preschool. Please stand up if that is your case. Nice. Others joined us in middle school. Stand up if you're one of them. No. All of you, stay up. There you go. And last but not least, we have the ones who joined us in high school. Stand up, please. It has been a privilege to be part of your lives. Watch you grow and see what you have become. A fine group indeed. It may sound like a cliche to say that you are all unique in your own way, but you are. Let's give them a round of applause, please. Okay. Now you can sit. Class of 2022, I would like to take this moment to thank you. Thank you for allowing me to be part of your lives, and thank you for being a part of mine. Thank you for everything we have shared these years. Thank you for your happiness. Thank you for your laughs and smiles. Thank you for your affection. Thank you for your sense of humor. Thank you for your effort, in most cases. Thank you for challenging me. But also, thank you for your anxieties. Thank you for sharing your fears. And thank you for your tears. All these precious memories have been a constant reminder of why I love teaching, and they will forever remain in my heart. You have made me very happy. Thank you for that too. And what now? What comes next? Yes, I promise to be short, but as you graduate and move on, you may feel nervous, fearful perhaps, or just simply curious as to what the future holds for you. I don't know what challenges await each and every one of you in the future. Who knows? But let me tell you something. I truly believe that whatever they are, you are ready for them. You just have to believe in yourselves. Advice? What advice can I give you tonight after all that has been said, after all that we've been through? If there's anything I want to share with you today from my personal experience, and believe me, I have a little bit more than you do, success is not the key to happiness. Happiness is the key to success. If you love what you are doing, you will be successful. So find your passion. This is not a goodbye. I would like to think of it as a simply un hasta luego. You are now leaving, but a part of you stays here with us. It certainly does with me. We will talk about you during our school lunches. We will talk about you during our staff meetings. Your deeds and misdeeds will never be forgotten. We will follow you wherever you go and feel proud of your achievements. We will always be waiting for you in case you decide to stop for a visit. I really hope that our paths cross again in the future. UAS will always be your home. Once a Toro, you're always a Toro. We love you all. We thank you for all the wonderful shared moments that we will treasure, and we wish you the best luck. I hope you find what makes you happy and that you work for it. I hope you have a good life. Congratulations, class of 2022. Thank you.
Thank you, Javi. Nice work. Each year, our departments, our individual departments, bestow departmental honors upon our secondary students. One set of those honors is the individual department awards within the IB diploma program, where the teachers in those departments select the outstanding junior or senior in their field. To begin those awards this evening, I would like to invite Valerio Rico to the podium to present the first award.
Thank you. Good evening. This year, I have the honor of presenting the IB Math Award to one of the most annoying students I have met along my teaching career. From the very beginning, this student would ask questions about everything I had to say. She would never be satisfied with a straightforward answer, oh no. She needed to delve into the whys, the what ifs, the why nots of every mathematical situation. She would perversely insist on exploring all the endless possibilities that her wickedly creative mind could conjure, catching me unawares and making my life hell from day one. After a while, however, I learned to recognize and read the signs that an insightful comment was coming. There would be this brilliant light in her eyes. She would be sitting up straighter in her chair, and her hand would be coming up. And then the question or comment would be out there, in the open, while I was powerless to stop it. Given the circumstances, I should not have been surprised when this person decided to pursue a totally unsuitable topic for her math internal assessment. Of course, she insisted. I consulted with my other math colleagues. They all cautioned against allowing anybody to tread the dangerous territory of the topology of origami. So I said no in unequivocal terms. I should have been prepared for what happened next. She showed up with a 3-page document entitled, "Why I Should Be Allowed to Study Origami for My Math IA." The document included diagrams, analysis of sources, and a plan. What could I do but accept my destiny and say yes? This document was later transformed into one of the best mathematical explorations I have ever read. After such a resonant victory, you would think she would calm down. On the contrary, she had only started. It was such a relief when she had to miss her class on proof by contradiction. The class flowed so smoothly without her usually irritating perceptive observations and comments. It was a privilege to have been your teacher. Congratulations, Manuela Sánchez de Cota.
The UAS class of 2022 was very special for the science department. In addition to lots of interesting characters, in particular, we had 7 crazy students who chose to do 2 sciences, either biology and chemistry or chemistry and physics. And to top things off, they added to their psychosis by actually choosing even more work by completing an extended essay in one of the sciences as well. This made selecting the recipient of this year's IB Science Award very challenging.
Okay, so the shortlist for the IB Science Awards have the following traits. They're all as quick-minded as the elephant toothpaste reaction. They're as efficient as superconducting metals, as tightly wound up as the double helix, and as smart and socially adept as Sheldon Cooper. So in summary, they're all phenomenal scientists.
Gabriel is also short. The person that was finally selected for the IB Science Award has some final characteristics that set this person apart. The other students, and sometimes the teacher as well, I know that, we use their work as marking scheme. Guilty. The first draft of the extended essay was 6,000 words. I almost killed myself. And finally, the student was also the recipient of the US master's degree in test tube cleaning. The recipient of the 2022 US Golden Test Tube Award goes to Alina Armoglio.
Thank you. All right, let's forget logic for a moment and talk feelings. Yes! The recipient of this year's English IB Award is a student who has to weave words, create emotion. And this is a student who has consistently demonstrated exceptional effort, commitment, and growth in every aspect of the subject, from an oral to IAs to an essay and beyond. Not only has this student achieved the highest grades consistently, but she has proven to be a reflective, principled, and open-minded learner. It has been a true pleasure to teach her for the 2 years, and then her current teacher couldn't be here. The 2022 IB English Award goes to Valentina Zobali. Oh, it's right here.
Buenas noches. Voy a empezar con una paradoja. ¿Se acuerdan la definición? ¿Sí? ¿Alguno? ¿Bruno? Mentira, no les voy a tomar una prueba ahora. Por suerte fue muy difícil elegir un solo ganador, porque al menos 10 alumnos merecían este reconocimiento. El premio de español de este año es para un alumno que cursó la asignatura en el nivel superior y siempre se destacó en las evaluaciones IB, como ser el oral, el ensayo, el examen final. Pero más allá de las evaluaciones internas y externas, hizo honor en clase a una cita de su compatriota, el gran escritor Jorge Luis Borges, quien sostuvo: la duda es uno de los nombres de la inteligencia. Sus dudas, que demostraron un gran pensamiento crítico, su dedicación, responsabilidad y generosidad, fueron un ejemplo para todos nosotros. Es un honor entregarle este premio a Rafael Ajeno.
In IB history, I was particularly impressed with the candidates' clarity of thought, detail, and consistent quality work. What really set her apart from the other strong candidates for this award was the strength of her internally assessed paper, a 2,200-word essay of around 10 pages. Hers was the only paper that earned perfect marks, and it was an honor to assist her in that work and for the entire year. The History and Social Sciences Economics Award goes to Valentina Soboli.
Buenas noches a todos. Es un honor poder compartir este momento tan lindo junto a ustedes. Es un placer contemplar a una persona muy especial, tanto para mí como con sus pares con quien ha trabajado. Su rendimiento académico es excelente, pero también menciono la forma linda de trabajar, de autogestionar los conocimientos del aula. Fue un placer haber acompañado a esta persona, como ha trabajado lindamente en clase, como también lo acompañé fuera del ambiente escolar en sus proyectos sociales. Parabéns, Nicolás Davis.
Good evening. It is with great joy that I present this IB Spanish B Award to a student who has always shown responsibility, interest, and commitment to the subject. I witnessed her academic and personal growth since 9th grade. Although Spanish is her third language, she has shown an excellent attitude, always willing to go one step further. Not only has this student demonstrated to be principled, open-minded, and a risk-taker, but she has proven to be reflective, empathetic, and grateful for everything she received and learned. Her tireless effort and dedication has led her to significantly improve her Spanish and to comply with the IB requirements. It has been a true pleasure to teach her for all these years, and it is an honor to grant the 2022 IB Spanish B Award to Amy Wang. Felicitaciones.
Yes, I'm back. The IB Tech Award is an opportunity for us teachers to shine a light on someone we know who goes above and beyond the call of duty. This award is meant to honor students who have demonstrated exceptional dedication, extraordinary enthusiasm, as well as untiring labor and commitment. Striving for excellence is an important part of any activity we undertake. It involves trying to put quality into everything we do. Excellence is not an act, it's a habit. An act is a one-time thing. Excellence is a through-the-year time thing, a habit of doing things the way they should be done. Excellence is about continuously improving, doing the best you can, and looking for ways that you can build on that to be that little bit better day by day. This is what I want to recognize, and this is the reason why this year's Technology Award goes to you, Alina Hermoglio.
Y'all out of here, man. I know I was supposed to read from this. I'm going to flip the script. Basically, the Athlete of the Year award goes to a person who's dedicated, hard work, and plays all three sports. And the most important, the parents like to hear this, have good grades. So this year's award goes to Catalina Bonanata.
All right. You guys having fun? All right, we see smiles. Good job. Okay, so at this point, I'd like to invite Dr. Amaral and Sylvia Caballero up to help present our presidential awards, which are part of our process. Every year, students in the United States are honored for their academic progress through the Presidential Academic Awards program. UAS enjoys participation in this program, and each year we honor our seniors who have qualified for one of the two presidential awards. The President's Award for Academic Educational Excellence must have a 3.7 GPA for the year, and the primary indicator of excellence must be based on academic achievement, high motivation, initiative, integrity, intellectual depth, leadership qualities, and exceptional judgment. This year's recipients of the awards are, and we'll go in order here, Rafael Agueno. Good, just walk on up and shake his hand. Maria Paulo Verdugo. Catalina Bonanata. Nicholas Davies. Alina Hermoglio. Laura Marquez. Felipe Mejia. Daniela Ochandorena. Pablo Orellana. Martina Perrone. Manuela Sanchez de Coto. Juliana Suarez. Bruno Taccone. Valentina Vidal. And Valentina Zobali. The President's Award for Educational Achievement is given to students who just barely missed that 3.7 mark, but showed tremendous growth and still met all of the other criterion for the President's Award for Educational Excellence. This year's recipients for that award are Lataro Leng. Francesca Lupinacci. And Zhuzhong Wang. Congratulations. At this point, I'd like to invite a frequent guest back up to the podium. Every year, our senior class has the opportunity to present the senior class key to a rising senior, a junior in our class at UAS. Catalina will be here to present that award because she is the current holder of the senior key, and we're presenting that to a member of our junior class.
Good evening. One of the many UAS traditions is the senior key. It is passed on by the senior class to a junior student at each graduation ceremony. It is a symbol of the UAS community and the attributes we value. This year, the key will be passed on to someone who constantly displays an extraordinary attitude. This person has not only demonstrated talent and persistence when playing sports, but has shown commitment and hard work towards all types of school events. While gracefully balancing all these responsibilities, this person manages to maintain a grateful outlook towards all the opportunities presented to them. As further evidence of how deserving this junior is of this honor, I would like to share the anecdote of how I wrote this speech. Mr. Sisson was out sick for a few days, and the winner had not yet been announced. Anxious to write the speech, I decided to do so without actually knowing who had won. I was so sure that this person was undoubtedly deserving of this honor, I bet my time on it. As it turns out, this person's remarkable character shone through and indeed was chosen by our class. It is with great honor that the class of 2022 would like to award the senior key to Dante Beata. Where is it?
All right. Who's ready for some diplomas? All right, here we go. I would like to now invite our director, Mr. Beata, and the president of our board of directors, Juan Jose Tacone, for the conferring of diplomas. They'll be assisted by Ms. Coyle and Mr. Davidson this evening. Front row, graduates, please rise for the conferring of diplomas. You got it. Martina Perrone has been at UAS for 5 years. Next March, she'll be starting medicine at the Universidad Católica del Uruguay. In the meantime, she looks forward to traveling with her family and enjoying some free time with her friends. Martina will be receiving both the Uruguayan and the American diploma today. Congratulations, Martina. Alina Ermolio has been a student at UAS for 6 years. She's decided to take a gap year and is looking forward to learning Italian and traveling. She will start university in the fall of 2023 and is excited about new experiences and opportunities. Alina will be earning both the Uruguayan and American diplomas. Congratulations, Alina. Maria Belén Borazas has been at UAS for 5 years. In March 2023, she will be studying data management at the University of Montevideo. In the meantime, she is looking forward to traveling, learning another language, and participating in a program abroad. She will be earning both the Uruguayan and American diplomas this evening. Congratulations. Arad Magan joined UAS 3 years ago. She will be moving back to Israel and is looking forward to volunteering in a small town for a year. She's very excited about being back with her friends and family and reconnecting with her Israeli roots. Arad will later fulfill her duty in the military service. She will be earning the U.S. diploma tonight. Congratulations, Arad. Francesca Lupinacci is going to Royal Holloway University in London in September. She will be majoring in human geography and development. She's excited to join some fun clubs and sports teams and can't wait to experience and learn from the new culture. She's been at UAS since 10th grade. She'll be earning the the US diploma. Congratulations, Francesca. Pablo Orellana is excited to go to Pennsylvania State University and study finance. He's been at UAS for 7 years and is eager to explore things related to the field of study as well as enjoying his college experience. Pablo will be earning both the US and the Uruguayan diploma. Congratulations, Pablo. Paulina Duce has been attending UAS for 10 years. She is taking a semester off and then is heading to her home state, New York, to study marketing. She is excited to reconnect with her family and friends. She will be earning both the Uruguayan and the American diploma. Congratulations, Paulina. Constanta Nunez is planning to study in Argentina or Brazil. She will focus on her future acting career. She has been a UAS student for 10 years. Her biggest dream is to win an Oscar, and she will make sure that that dream becomes a reality. She will definitely represent UAS worldwide. She's earning both the Uruguayan and the American diploma. Congratulations, Constanza. Valentina is taking a gap semester before starting school next January at Boston University. During this time, she plans on traveling and doing volunteer work abroad. At the moment, she intends to pursue a degree combining design and mathematics. Valentina has been at UAS for 5 years, and she is really excited to move to Boston. Valentina will be earning the American diploma this evening. Congratulations, Valentina. Daniela Ochendorena has been at the UAS for 4 years. She has decided to take a gap year to earn work experience, engage her artistic hobbies, and learn a new language. She will start university in the fall of 2023 in US or Spain and will pursue a degree within the field of biology. She will be earning the American diploma tonight. Congratulations, Daniela. Riwa Hakim is going to the university in Saudi Arabia in August. She is interested in studying international relations. She has been in UAS for 2 years and is looking forward to her next adventure. Riwa will be earning the American diploma tonight. Congratulations, Riwa. Miguel Carbo Aguilar has been a UAS for a short period of time. He has enjoyed his last year as a student in the school and has enjoyed his time in Uruguay so far. He will study in Uruguay at the Catholic University of Montevideo, but is still undecided about what he will study. He will be earning both the Uruguayan and the American diploma this evening. Congratulations, Miguel. Nicholas Davies will begin his journey with an engineering foundation year to later pursue a career in electrical and electronic engineering at the University of Manchester. He will then pursue a master's degree in engineering at Tsinghua University. Tonight he will be earning the American diploma. Congratulations. Valentina Zoboli will be attending Lancaster University in England to study economics, politics, and international relations. After attending UAS for 15 years, she looks forward to experiencing a new environment for the first time and exploring Europe. She'll be earning both the Uruguayan and the American diploma tonight. Congratulations, Valentina. She is Maria Paula Berdugo and has been here at UAS since 2019. She is interested in literature and the arts. So after graduation, she is going to study film production in Canada. She'll be earning both the Uruguayan and the American diplomas this evening. Congratulations. Juliana Suarez Chogris will be taking a gap year to focus on herself, travel, and explore new interests. She's planning to attend college in the US or Spain in fall of next year. She's been at UAS for 3 years, and she will be earning both the Uruguayan and the American diplomas this evening. Congratulations, Juliana. Shoshun Wang has been at UAS for 4 years. She is going to the University of Washington in Seattle to study economics in September 2022. She's excited about moving forward in this new stage of her life, participating in different activities and gaining memorable experiences in her university. She'll be receiving the American diploma this evening. Congratulations. Catalina Bonanata has been at UAS for 15 years. She's moving to New York City to study at the new school this fall. She is going to study culture and media as well as psychology. Catalina is excited for all the opportunities the immensely diverse city has to offer. She'll be earning both the Uruguayan and the American diplomas this evening. Congratulations. Juan Garcia Velino is excited to go to DC to study at his top choice, the George Washington University, where he will be majoring in business with a focus on entrepreneurship. He has been at UAS since 9th grade, where he made amazing friends he will never forget. He also looks forward to visiting the White House. He will be earning both the Uruguayan and the American diplomas. Congratulations, Juan. Lady Manuela Isabel Sanchez Dakota will be taking her beauty and brains to Williamstown, Massachusetts, being a Williams College Purple Cow. She's going to be studying history and politics with a concentration in educational development in preparation to revolutionize the global education system. Go Fs. She'll be earning the U.S. diploma this evening. Congratulations. Laura Marquez will be studying psychology at the University of Minnesota Twin Cities in the fall. She is excited to be living in the big city full of opportunities to learn, explore, and meet new people, but most importantly, find innovative ways to stay warm in the Minnesota cold. She'll be earning the American diploma tonight. Congratulations. Rafael Agueno, who has been at UAS since 2020, is entering Lancaster University in Lancashire, UK, to study business information technology. Rafael is looking forward to meeting new people, enjoying the city, and visiting places of the UK he has not yet visited. Tonight, he will be earning both the Uruguayan and the American diploma. Congratulations. Felipe Messia has been a student at UAS for 3 years. In the fall, Felipe will be moving to Canada to pursue a career in finance and statistics at the University of Toronto. Felipe looks forward to enjoying the vibrant life in Toronto and connecting with others for entrepreneurship opportunities. Tonight, he'll be earning both the Uruguayan and the American diplomas. Congratulations, Felipe. Robin Rakowski, starting this September, will be doing a one-year internship at the Federal Aviation Administration in Switzerland. He will then be on his way to the ZHAW University in Zurich, where he will major in aviation. Tonight, he will be earning his American diploma. Congratulations, Robin. Juan Ignacio Rodriguez has been at UAS since 11th grade. He's going to take 8 months to work on his clothing brand and take courses on real estate and finance. After that period of time, he will go to university to study business management and marketing. This will be done simultaneously as he works and tries to create a more successful business. Tonight, he'll be earning both the Uruguayan and the American diploma. Congratulations, Juan Ignacio. Milos Simic has been a student since 5th grade at UAS. He's looking forward to starting his university life at Ort University in the beginning of August. He will be doing 2 years focusing on marketing and later heading abroad to finish his major. Tonight, he'll be earning both the Uruguayan and the American diplomas. Congratulations, Milos. Ciro Canton is excited to attend Savannah College of Art and Design. He is eager to study television and film, acquiring the technical skills of the industry. During the weekends, he wishes to learn the rich historical background of the city of Savannah. Tonight, he'll be earning both the American and the Uruguayan diploma. Congratulations, Ciro. Santiago Girangeli is excited to attend University of Palermo in the city of Buenos Aires, Argentina. He will be majoring in marketing. Santiago has been at UAS for 2 years, where he has adapted really well and made friends that will be in his heart forever. Tonight, he will be earning the American diploma. Congratulations, Santiago. Ready? Lataro Lang has been a student since 5th grade at UAS. He's looking forward to starting his university life at the Pennsylvania State University in fall 2022 and will be studying economics. He looks forward to academic challenges and meeting new people. Tonight, he will be earning both the Uruguayan and the American diploma. Congratulations. Christian Marsicano has been a student at UAS for 9 years. He will be attending Lynn University in Boca Raton and will study business. He's excited to move to Europe after studying in the US. Tonight he will be earning his American diploma. Congratulations. Ready? Bruno Taccone is going to go to Buenos Aires, Argentina to pursue engineering in the Institute of Technology of Buenos Aires. He has been in UAS for 10 years and is excited to have the opportunity to live alone and meet new people, as well as to be living again in his hometown. Tonight he will earn both the Uruguayan and the American diplomas, and this is special because he gets to receive his diploma from his dad. Congratulations. My eyeballs leaked for a second there. I don't know what happened. Yihui Gao is excited to decide whether to attend London School of Economics and Political Science or University College London. He is eager to study sociology and education in the heart of London. He is willing to learn and change the world. Hopefully he will spend his weekends wandering around the British Museum while drinking his favorite Yorkshire tea. Tonight he'll be earning his American diploma. Agustin Batig has been a student at UAS for 5 years. He will study aerospace engineering at Arizona State University. He is eager to join many clubs and activities, go skiing and hiking, and to explore the American Southwest. Tonight he'll be earning his American diploma. Congratulations. And last, but most definitely not least, Camila H. Devoto, who has been at UAS since 2010, is entering the University of Exeter in Penryn, UK, to study politics and management. Camila looks forward to learning how to surf and trying English tea. She'll be earning both the American and Uruguayan diplomas this evening. Congratulations. How about one more round of applause for our graduates? What an incredible group of young adults we have before us. As I had mentioned at the beginning, this day is a time not to just celebrate the end of high school, but to launch you into the amazing journey called life. Class, there's going to be ups and downs. There's going to be times when you question your purpose or simply just want to pack it up and go home. There will be times when you're ready to jump and shout and dance for joy, and that's our life. One thing I know for sure is that you're ready. Everyone in this room, your parents, your family, your friends, and your teachers, and you have prepared yourself so well for what life has in store for you. And it's going to be great. Graduates, let's take a moment and have you give a round of applause for those in the room who have helped you get where you are today. After graduation, we'll all head in different directions, myself included. However, I want you to remember, UAS is a global community. It's a family, and you're forever woven into this school's tapestry, forever. And we're so very proud of you. Parents and guests here and abroad, I would like to present to you the class of 2022. Class, please stand. Graduates, you may move your tassels from the right to the left. You are now graduates. Congratulations.